with regards to the deployment of technology in this process,
yes,
another issue that have generated a lot of conversation is the issue of e-transmission of results and all of that. This is something that INEC has used, in the past. Are we expecting to see that in this Anambra election, given the circumstance?
Let me put it this way. What we are going to do in Anambra will be to upload from EC8A, which is the polling unit level result, into our INEC result viewing portal for purposes of transparency or for purposes of building trust. So that if you are internet savvy, if you have internet facilities, you can view these reports as they come in. Now, I think that there's some form of misunderstanding in relation to some of these issues. Under Section 78 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and Section 118 of the Constitution, as well as under item 15 of Part 1 of the third schedule to the Constitution, the Independent National Electoral Commission does not share the power of conducting and supervising elections with anybody. We don't share that power. Secondly, under Section 160 of the Constitution has given us the power to impose duty and responsibility on any agency or organ of government that we believe has competence and expertise in relation to the work we do. But no such agency has a corresponding right to impose duty on the commission. So, based on that, we believe that the processes and procedures for the conduct of elections, including the transmission of election results, resides with the Independent National Electoral Commission. Now, what we are saying is that it is one thing to transmit the results of election. It is another thing for those results you have transmitted to have constitutional and legal efficacy and potency. Section 63 and Section 65 of the Electoral Act are the operative sections in relation to the collation of results. And Section 63 says that it is the duty of the presiding officer at the polling unit to sort out the votes that have been received by political parties, then count the votes, and then enter those votes in a form designed by the Independent National Electoral Commission, in a form. And then he will sign and stamp the form, and then get the polling agents or agents of political parties to also sign, and thereafter he gives each of them a copy. And then he carries everything together with security agencies, together with the polling agents, to the next level, which is the registration area collation center, where the collation officer will also enter all those figures in a form called from EC8B, and then it goes to next level. What we are saying, asking the National Assembly to do, is to amend the provisions of the Electoral Act relating to collation of results, because those are the forms that are recognized legally in law for the purposes of making a determination of who has won election and who has not won election. So our issue has nothing to do with the issue of whether we have power or right to transmit election results. Do we have power? Yes, we have the power to do that. Can we introduce electronic voting machines in the electoral system? Yes, we can, because Section 52, subsection 2 of the Constitution was amended by the National Assembly of the Electoral Act, of the Section 52 of the Electoral Act has been amended by the National Assembly to give the Commission the power to determine the mode of election. So we have power to do all these things. The only thing we are saying is amend Section 63 and 65 and the other corresponding sections to allow us to also collate results electronically, not to transmit results electronically.